And I went to the other corner, and while testing this other trademark product, and testing, and started singing and making my phrasing, and singing, and testing what as harmonics, what as captation for what it is the range, sensitivity for the smooth, and the whole of the saturation. I started singing RCS trademark, some deck, mixers, and the sound. And this person which went inside of the store and said something like, "Hey dude, with such a voice, don't you ever think it, go for a pizza." And you know, sure, trademark. And saying, don't you miss it, don't you get messed at the situation, you have something, right? And in the middle of this all, the guys were awesome because they were so gladly, nicely, respectfully, and really with good, except for at first someone just laughing, I don't know what the hell for, at the Moon store, but nothing like offensive, and I don't know what happened to him anyway. But further that, the reality is, I just went through and they were all okay except for the NX. Well, I just came in and just were wondering for certain products and this one, and there remained with someone. And while I just tested, I said, okay, I'm coming there because of it were like we agreed about to do it. So first wanted I to inquire if there will be any other product than the capsules, which I didn't find. So in the middle of this all, can you come back, and coming back, there is this person which I don't know what the heck, because of POLICIA, PERRAS, MILIKAS ARGENTINAS are making tendencies all over especially. And this one saying, oh, but he came back. And I didn't pay attention about what they said, but certain like if I would bother them or making I don't know what class of things. And someone started to attend me again, and I said, well, I want this microphone, I take it. Oh, I'm sorry, but Mercado Libre, we sold the last. Oh my God, okay, and what is about the D8000? Oh no, that is in 2,000 pesos. But if you want to test it, we test it. 2,000 pesos, a microphone of 750 at most. And suddenly put it so reduced, because of I don't want to couple and whatever, I don't know why. But I didn't appreciate it no much, and that weight of attention and make me awkward and make me, God damn it, I don't like it. And I didn't feel really comfortable, and I didn't want not even to sing, I just wanted to leave it, but Your Honor needed I to test it. And I just felt some at the beginning because if I didn't know what the hell were I doing there, but not for Your Honor, but for those. And in the middle of that all, just testing something, and I feel terrible, and I just wanted to leave. And in the middle of that all, I just went to the Grano neighborhood, seeking for if possibly I would ever have that, and they had the last in San Isidro. And it's discontinuous, and it's at the level of D88, except for a little bit B and C triple, which the D8000, gives a sweeting captation of the voice. It's similar like the UV200 of Shure, but in extended range, dynamic. And in the middle of this all, Gertrude Plasma Cehiri Shodle Pli Reventada and Sesen. And I couldn't find that. And I went for others, and I felt frustrated. But I couldn't buy it, and said that I were all around, rubbing. And one of the vicious snakes, while persecuting me all around, turned to making a filming with a cell phone while I supposedly would come to robbing to subways and Perras Maricas, Policía Federal Argentina, KIRSCHNERS and Evangelistas Unidos, attacking people saying, and why did he taking the bags out of the bag? Why? Because of where film like this, and I don't like to be fish in a can. So suddenly we're trying to travel for there were almost the friends of the everyone closed, getting the whole of the stores closure. Because of 1900 is a real hour where everybody on this activity are gone. at most 1930, like Belgranos. So I wanted to go, and I were trying to get in the middle of a very awkward that I didn't want to be, and I just renewed because of I can handle instead having the backlash. And it's exactly that, RFS. The backpack in the legs is less volume than thoraxes all around, so you handle, you move. And with the head taking, don't you see he goes to red? Te voy a matar, perra, te voy a matar. Te voy a mandar al infierno. Invento de degenerado de deshumanidad. Vas a repudrirte de una forma que vas a decir no haber dicho nada de mí. Perra de cuarta. So in the middle of this reality, I could move into the end of the station until some other train just came back. So I saw the possibility while people just exceeded the conditions, came out to just making Antifas Montaninan out and exceeded the condition for the Brechnosefeli Montanan. I just moved in the middle and I just came inside of the possible ambient of the disaster. For in the middle of that, a little bit emptied, while filling up again, I would just come into the Belgrano neighborhood and make the Plechmatzimar. So, exceeded the Plechmatzim, I could move on. And in the middle of this all, and don't you see we are right? Don't you touch up as the government? Los voy a matar, perras degeneradas. Ofendidos degenerados criminales, delincuentes abominados. So suddenly I didn't buy it. And I thought about to making a better implementing best way for the reason of I haven't Mati myself in my house and the rest all. So suddenly, for my work, I thought about to maybe just producing, but I have my Viva Street account with Perras Degeneradas Training, Policía Argentina Metropolitana with Perras KIRSCHNERS, so they mention which they are, y del infierno. Trying to intercept in my Viva Visos account for the Holy Publish, saying to the people that try to contact, don't you think because of that fraud that we are just researching and with the thousand tribunals that we are going to make that blood in pieces because of everything is fraud? And it's what my friend had. And it's the television which we have, kingly void, like the rest. And making up more cases against me, Anya, Jewish, for the makeless and I did never rape and murder. And saying, we did it, come on, we're going to take it out, we're going to put it under arrest, and we're going to do it today, and we're going to coordinate it, and we're going to do it, Perros degenerados los voy a matar y lo voy a disfrutar. Y lo voy a disfrutar de una forma que no tiene la menor idea. So what the reality of this, what will I do? My antivirus were exchanged for Checkly Hamachi for also about I was friend of a president, Argentina, Brazil. And making the HAZAHL while I cannot control the activity and not stopping it. And PERRAS degenerados, Policía Argentina, sí, Ejército Argentino, Presidencia, Tribunales, manipulating and making train and feedback and trying to destroy my accounts on a whole volume that I had and trying to destroy and switch EBRMC, ideal, filing, directory, roaming, BRMC, root of my laptop. The same with my Android and anything I use. En Telecentro, Sociedad Anónima Argentina, helps them all the time, the same Claro Argentina. And they're not the only ones. And are trading while manipulating station, which makes to everybody all around, like with me, for the thing what's go through, what's reached, and what's going to have, and nothing comes out of Argentina and Unasur except what they said. For the making what they do, less humanity. Should I say the word? I would love to define that. Reventada, asquerosa, maldita, enferma, sodomita, gomorrita, babilónica, perra degenerada del infierno. Criminales, topiciados, degenerados, abominados, queridos de patriotas y de señores, baluarte de la tierra, pedazo de tazas abominadas. And in the middle of this all, kept the witchcraft and the generation, and they're calling, God, all of the problems, because of this cannot be happening. We cannot let this manipulate what it's doing. You have done this yourselves, evangelistas, y te voy a mandar muerto al infierno. Y te lo voy a demostrar en muy poquito tiempo, que la muerte que te viene es porque sos un diablo, hijo de perra, por toda la eternidad. Y no hablo de mí mismo, hablo de vos. Por los siglos vas a entender, mierda sos, y mierda fortaleces, para mierda vivís, y a mierda servís. Y Dios no es eso, maldita perra. HTTPS www DMTID DMTCICD RMTXIC 444349 MOMID ALKI ARTIC and VETCOM middle IDRM CDMC 4349899394 M6 M5 M8 DM middle Presidencia de la República Argentina, Oficialismo Argentino, Presidencia Kirchner, expertos de seguridad nacional y paranormal nacional, expertos de lo espiritual para la ley argentina y el poder judicial argentino, Policía Federal Argentina, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas, Ministerio de Seguridad Nacional, Evangelistas Unidos, Cuerpo Médico Forense, DMCID, Ministerio del Interior, Aníbal Fernández, OCR, ANSES. Middle, IRT, Man, Dimon, Compenk, middle, says middle, ICD, 55.10, this isn't recalled. And yes, today we're programmed. 29 terrorism attacks by UNESOR. New York City, which says, we are doing the same to them all. What is this going to do? What are they going to do? We're doing the same to everybody. We have the control. Because of the, we command here. We command here. Don't you get it? You cut to learn too. We command. We don't want to command here. רבפת מוצאך לבסוף עצמות לך וקימה חייבון. In remot לך לסך לך בצימה. And don't misunderstand me. One thing is this, which I am trying to shape in. Another thing is what we help for the reason of this shape gas produces. גר חוות לך מוצאך לבסות במפלכתך בחלך מצם אינפולפטורים. חר חלקים ודפך לך מצא בספש. אין חנמה. אין רמות לך מצאי. אין סבב לסמי. And today we're ready for kidnapping murder. US governmental, Israel governmental, Europe Union, Russia, South Africa, states and justice bodies, international criminal courts, license offices, and also the hacks, responsible authorities. And as ever I mentioned, and destroying my life for more, for the preparing more, but profaning me, los expertos de la tierra de Sodom-Gomorrh, because of her not any other, and one happened no different. And I never deny her, and they died in Sodom-Gomorrh. Por los siglos será. Y malditas micras de mierda podrida de un gusano en muerte. Por los siglos ninguna otra cosa será todos juntos. Y así les vino. En רבפת מטלך לשיח מטלפך לך וצמאים. גרחה לך בלך מצך לכישמן. גרחה חלם. dat ik ga me blijven zeggen, ga me zelfs populisme. And like so in the middle of the soul, at the reality of obstructing for I to sell what naturally cleanly I have, obstructing for I cleanly naturally produce, tables and chairs, furniture, dinner, lunch, furniture, orem mas miran, for I to sell like naturally and I have earnings. For that whatever the excuse, for I do not reach out, I do not have, and I do not produce, and I don't have a ticket to live, is exactly, if he doesn't like us, here we go! What? Kaplich moca meseli verrecha na gran maldita da de Sodoma, which are, sorry to mention, at the reality of the way I believe will be just blow-chopping and saying that I will be processing me for top degenerados y tas degeneradas Kirchners de Estados Unidos, Perón, Chávez Cuarto y toda marica ejército argentino, reventada mierda, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas, saying that they will be coming to me. So that will be the way to ending. We will be all killed, like they said, because of that stem rule and them law. And everybody happy at last. September 16th, 2015, first day. Now are 8:07. I started this 6 around 59.